Hi there, it's Crystal here for Eating Disorder Hope, bringing you another vlog update. And I wanted to take some time to talk about chewing and spitting, which is a form of disordered eating. It's not actually classified or diagnosed as an eating disorder itself, but the behaviors are often associated with many eating disorders like bulimia or anorexia or even binge eating disorder. So what exactly is chewing and spitting? And it's exactly what it sounds like. Individuals will often chew their food, but to avoid actually ingesting the food, they will end up spitting it out after chewing it for some amount of time. And the reason behind this is many individuals might have a chaotic relationship with food, whether or not it's a full-on eating disorder that they're dealing with. If someone feels fearful of eating a certain food or has categorized certain foods so that certain foods are bad and others are good, some foods labeled as bad a person might not feel safe actually eating that food. So chewing and spitting can be a way of tasting the food itself and actually being able to chew it, which gives some gratification, but not having to actually ingest it. Now, the reason why this behavior is so dangerous and abnormal is because when we actually put food into our mouth, we're beginning the digestive system in our body. So the minute we put food into our mouth and the enzymes in our saliva starts breaking it down and we're chewing it, we're actually signaling to our body to begin the digestive system. So things start working in our stomach, in our intestines, and it may not seem like that. And I know a lot of individuals who do struggle with chewing and spitting, some of the rationale in their mind might be, well, I'm not actually swallowing it, so I'm not telling my body to do anything. But the reality is, as soon as that food gets into your mouth, we are signaling the rest of our body to start working. And so what happens is if we're chewing, but then, our body never gets that food to actually come into the digestive system, it really starts to mess things up within our body itself and throw off the whole digestive system. A lot of complications can arise, including indigestion, heartburn, gastrointestinal disruptions, and things that are just very uncomfortable to deal with. So if you or someone you love or care about is struggling with chewing and spitting, the behavior itself can become very addictive. It's like chewing but not actually eating anything. And not to mention that it also throws off the normal hunger and fullness cues that are really important for having a normal relationship with food and your body and to become an intuitive eater. So even if you don't have an eating disorder that you're aware of, but you are chewing and spitting your food, consider talking to someone about it. It is considered a form of disordered eating. It's not normal eating behavior. And like I said, it could lead to more complications with your body physically or even just other disordered eating behaviors. So definitely talk to someone you trust. Consider talking to an eating disorder specialist like a physician or even a therapist or a dietitian can help give you some insight about that. But just wanted to shed some light about this issue that is not commonly talked about, but I think it is more common than we are aware of. I think, people might do this behavior a lot in secret, and it can be something that, is shameful to talk about, and we don't want you to feel ashamed. We want you to be able to come forward and get the help that you need. Eating Disorder Hope has a lot of great resources on our website if you're needing to get in touch with someone to talk to professionally. And if you do have any further questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. Otherwise, we'd love to hear your thoughts. And we just appreciate you watching our vlog series today. Thanks so much.